Hi, I'm William Smith. I'm a professor in the Department of Management. Are employers allowed to read your emails? Well, according to the Electronic Communication Privacy Act, all forms of electronic communication may not be intercepted by employers, and this includes email. Now the catch is that the law prohibits the interception of email. It does not prohibit its retrieval. Because unlike a telephone call, which has a dedicated link between a sender and a receiver, an email follows a store and forward method of delivery.
You've got mail.
So an employer can go back and look at their servers and see what's stored on the servers, because every email message is stored on the servers. They can go back and they retrieve these messages. Now, what happens when an employee wants to use a personal web-based email account like Hotmail or Gmail, something like that? In these situations, employees must create what's called a reasonable expectation of privacy. And this is difficult for two reasons. First, employers almost always have an acceptable computer use or internet use policy. And this means that employers can almost always access whatever the employees have been doing on their equipment or the company's networks. Second, even when there's not such a policy, the courts are pretty friendly to the idea that employers have property rights, and whatever employer property is used during an email message, they have a right to take a look at. To be safe, if you're ever going to be using email, and especially if you're going to be using a company laptop or company resources, you might as well assume that the boss is going to be on the address line.
Goodbye.